There you go. Yeah, I've heard the tribals all my life.
You know, the tribal boys, they were on the baseball team and on the basketball team.
So what year did you graduate?
67.
67? I graduated in 68,
Oh,
so we're not too far apart.
no. And who's your father?
Robert Goffrey.
Okay, Bob, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he probably knew the Goffreys.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to school with, Louis,
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy and I are
Oh,
same age,
yeah, Uncle Louis and the whole family down there.
yeah.
9 girls and 4 boys.
Well, between the Goffneys and the tribals and the Lears, we
Yeah.
Filled up the county.
the school anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep telling everybody, when Grandpa died in 62, I was 12. Grandpa Goffrey. He had 52 grandchildren when he died. All my first cousins. Some of them are still around. That's the way to populate it.
Yeah.
So I learned something. I went to a field trip. The Commons is 50% full. There's one tank, 1,000 gallons.
Yeah.
And it's only 50%
This is just
full.
one.
So
And our last bill was a 16. I've got some research to do, but I do wanna get them paid, so I'm gonna research this.
Well, there's another tank on the east side over there by the Golden Thimble, isn't there?
That's the only one.
That's the only one?
Because maybe that would be the other, I guess that might have been the other ticket.
I wonder, they must
There's one
pipe
tank.
that all the way through the building.
It's
huh?
not adding up,
Must.
that we went through that.
Well, it would add up, this would make it add up, is if you got 1,000 gallon tank and it was half empty and they filled it up, that's your 500 whatever gallons. And if the other tank for the thimble was 200 and
One
something.
tank.
There's only one
Well,
tank.
For
tank.
both.
I know, I
Well,
thought
then,
the
I'm
same
sorry,
thing.
I'm sorry, then that's
Yeah,
why,
there's
that's
some
why you were
research.
ignoring me the whole time.
Yeah, one tank, 1,000 gallons, all the building.
Trying to figure out
It's
where
not
the
adding up
propane's
because the
going.
500,
Well, thank you for noticing that.
I did research and then I plugged through this now and I'm wondering if we have a leak on it because I don't know enough about propane. I'm gonna call them out and see if they can meet me over there.
You smell it?
It's all froze up, like there's little ice particles, but doesn't look a lot like ice. I'm not sure what's going on. Perhaps we have a leak and that's why.
Well, at 40 below it turns to liquid.
Right.
Well, you know what,
Then you
the-
got a
Below,
problem.
have we
We
had
have
that?
a problem. And we
Yeah,
were
but you
worried
know
about
what,
that
you
last
might,
year.
you might have, that
Yeah.
might be condensate from, frozen condensate from,
It could be.
or whatever the frost, if it's leaking,
Could be.
the tank.
I'll tell you what you do, is you go over there and you light a match.
Yeah, but you
And what they're saying though, I mean, you can do that because it's not gonna blow up.
I think that would be a
It's just
commission.
gonna have a flame shooting out.
And you'll know where the leak is.
You know?
And then I would put a holding cell for
Then you'll have to go,
Lesnick.
put some- yeah, you have to throw some salt on it.
We'll let you guys go over there with the matches.
No,
That's not gonna be me. I'm not doing that.
well, there's only one tank though, huh?
One tank, 1,000 gallons though, that's,
Yeah,
it's a good sized tank.
that's funny. I guess.
Is it time? Oh,
Getting
That's
dark
a little
close.
one.
We're getting close, by golly.
Yeah,
this is our favorite time of the day, public comment.
They put propane heat in it.
We get anxious before,
Yeah.
it's like waiting for a good football game or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't talk football games.
Yeah.
Mike's still pretty upset.
Yeah.
He's gonna go buffalo hunting.
We have made a resolution and approved it to have a week of mourning for Montana State
Yeah.
having lost to the University of North Dakota.
Yeah, just can't have that.
Should, yes. Fargo of all places.
Yeah. Well, they've got a program built there. Hmm?
Oh, well. Yeah, if you'd gone to college in Fargo, you'd sing in a different tune.
I mean, it could at least been Dickinson, but this shit, no, it was North Dakota State out of Fargo, yeah, right.
Well, I've always thought people from North Dakota are just tough.
Well, yeah, they are.
Scandinavian.
But I don't go to North Dakota because you have to have a translator and you gotta have your passport.
You gotta have a passport.
Translator. Hey, yeah. I'm Norwegians. I'm married to one, so. My dad always said, you know, Norwegians, they're just Swedes with the brains knocked out.
Swedes, but what?
Wait a minute.
You're being recorded and we're,
The Swedes with the brains knocked out. That's not a nice thing to say. True, maybe, but not nice.
Yeah, you betcha.
I'll say, I'm Norwegian.
Well, I took some wheat in one time to the elevator and it was beautiful looking wheat. I mean, I was combining away, nothing's coming in the combine, you know, it just wasn't produced. And I told the guy over at the elevator, I said, this wheat is beautiful looking wheat, but it's just not putting out any wheat. He said, oh, that's Norwegian wheat. I said, what? And he said, yeah, it looks good, but there's nothing in the head. I went home to my wife, who was full-blood Norwegian, and I had to explain it to her.
you've tripled down on this. It's too late to give you a shovel now.
Boy, I never heard about the Norwegian wheat. I didn't buy more of that seed. Oh, well. We have fun with it.
All right, I think well, now we still got 5 minutes. don't we?
5 minutes, it's-
We're getting there.
Someone might chime in, you know, we haven't had a lot of customers on this thing.
I'm thinking we're doing it wrong, and that's why.
You think so?
Thinking they're trying to get in, and it's like, well,
Yeah, where is everybody?
because I don't see,
They would call you if they
well, they
yell at you.
would, they typically they do. and
So it's like a
also-
Zoom meeting, I didn't know you could.
Yeah, it's,
Well, this
it's,
is Microsoft.
it's
Okay.
MS Teams, but it's the same thing.
Our doors are open, so people could drive in here just as.
Well, we're planning on putting a big monitor there and moving that monitor over here so people can see it.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Trying to get it modernized a little bit. That is until we build a new courthouse, which should be long now.
Don't start those rumors.
Well, it's odd, you know, this commission office doesn't have a conference room.
It is, I did find.
This is our
out.
conference room.
And in a way, this can be intimidating when you come in here. If it's packed and full and it's a contentious issue, you can say, I don't think I wanna go in.
I wasn't tuned in a lot.
Well, I know initially I was. I still am, actually.
Well, you're hiding it well.
Well, that's because if you show any sign of fear, it's
They'll
like
attack.
sharks swimming in the water.
They'll attack you.
Yeah, well. So we got snow down that way?
Yeah, about the same.
Yeah. That was handy. It was nice to have.
Boy, any kind of moisture,
Oh, yeah. I guess we're gonna get some more maybe.
something. It is January, so I guess.
That's right. That's right. It's that time of year.
Yeah.
About best time to have snow is in the winter.
Can I quote you on that?
If you like.
Don't go out on a limb there.
Yeah, well. So you mostly farming or you got cattle?
Yeah, cattle.
Got a little of everything, huh?
Just a,
Sheep?
nope, no.
What? We had lots of sheep.
Oh, I remember that as a kid.
Yeah,
Bands and bands, you know.
but we don't have any now.
Oh, separate.
And those lambs are going for like $250 a head.
Really?
It's crazy. Wool is worthless, but lambs are sows. Imagine those coyotes killing 10 or 12 lambs a day.
Yeah.
You think they can afford that kind of meat? Jeez. But- Oh, well, we're getting pretty close, Mike.
I got it, we're there, just about there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
I'm ready
cannot
to-
start 1 second sooner.
Let's get Gary Lynn in here, she can take notes.
She's probably out looking at propane tanks. Yeah, we're on.
We should have that camera facing the
Clock.
clock and not us.
Yes.
Countdown to launch. Yeah.
When she gets in here, she can take everybody's names and let me know who's on here, who have what to say. But I might get started anyway, just for kicks.
All right.
All right. Is there, any public comment on any matter within the jurisdiction of commissioners that is not on the agenda?
Or it is.
Meaning it's not on the agenda, or are you guys on the agenda?
No, we didn't.
Okay,
We
so
can-
this is your time, so
This is your turn, yes.
go ahead.
Okay, so I'm nominated to do opening remarks for the
Okay, can I get
tribals.
your name?
I'm Lisa, Lisa, Melhouse, Melhouse.
All right,
All right, so on behalf of the tribals, I'm here with Ron Tribal Senior, who goes by Butch, Ron Tribal Junior. On January 2nd, we submitted a petition to continue Jennings Road as a county road.
okay,
And so that road was established early 1960s with, then it was Jack and Eileen Jennings had an agreement with Emmett and Doris Wilson, so there was some type of monetary exchange
Yeah.
for the agreement of the road. And so the county established the road, developed it, and has been maintaining it over the last, 60 years.
It's not enough.
It's not enough, right? So, anyway, there was, some issue with the culvert, and so we had called in just to get it on the list.
Yeah.
And
Then you found out.
then the county supervisor then contacted us to say that after research, he was kind of embarrassed, but he goes, it's not a county road under what he had researched. And so it's really kind of our understanding that at the time that it was established, because I'm sure the county wouldn't go out and do that if they didn't have the validation, but it just didn't get formally recorded as such. And so that's why we're here for the 3rd and 4th generation ranchers out on that homesteads, 2 homesteads there, to petition to continue it as a county road.
Yes. And you should.
So that's kind of the nutshell.
well, and so we're aware, and Mike and we've actually even had the road superintendent. That is, so there's a process for correctly making the county road. Your petition started that. Now we just look over, see that the petition meets the requirement, we have public comment, and then we vote on it, right?
Yeah, we
But
have to-
I don't think there's
we
anybody
have to have
opposed.
2 public comments.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think.
we'll have to have 2 meetings for public comment. Of course, we're still, we'll plan that out, and we will make it public as to when those meetings will be.
Okay.
The question that I had is I wanted to make certain that, because there's just 11 people that have signed this petition for the road, which of course meets the minimum requirement, but we need to make certain that everybody lives there. The only person, well, here's Ron Jr., then there's a Jennifer Souza.
Yeah, on the corner.
Okay, she lives out there?
And I don't, yes, well, I don't know if it even touches the,
Yeah, that line broke out. They broke that up into partials.
Right, is that the one that, right there, just as you go past the Jennings Road?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
on the right there.
okay,
You know, with Emmett Wilson forever back, you know.
yeah, okay. So she's valid, and then we got Neil Meredith, of course, we got Rosella, we got Wayne Meredith, Ramey, and then there's a Barbara Boss.
yeah, Barbara and Roger Boss. I don't know
Okay.
what place.
They bought Al
Yep.
Bassett's place.
Oh,
The
Al
who's-
Bassett.
Al Bassett used,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know where
they
that's
lived
at.
there,
So-
right next to us there.
So they're legitimate, and then there's a Renee Dicaris?
So that's the, I guess, father-in-law
To that
and
Jennifer.
to Jennifer,
Jennifer.
the one you'd said that lives on the old,
Emmett Wilson.
Yeah.
And they,
Oh, okay,
if you've been out there in Lake County, he's built a little house and several buildings just on the east side of the road.
right, mm-hmm,
Because when they broke that up, they had to include part of that, it's a 200 acres for the county. So that they're on that, you know, but they're not on our road.
no, they're not, they're
Yeah.
off the road there, but they
Still
They
eligible.
are people who are nearby.
Yeah.
Who are qualified to sign, they have the
Yes.
authority to sign for the benefit of that road.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the last one, I guess, cause I see Patty Wilson's also down here. So they're all legitimate people.
So we just advertise, so you've sort of determined that the petition meets the requirements, right, is where we're
Yeah,
at.
I see no, it's, of course, this is up to you guys too,
Well,
but I see no, I have no question about the validity of all of these people that have signed. I think they're all
The
valid.
next 2 Fridays we'll have public meeting on
Right.
this. Maybe the next 2 Fridays
Yeah.
during public comment.
I'd recommend
after the second meeting, we can make a decision.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So 2 Fridays from now, we will decide whether to make it a county road, but I don't see any options.
Being that it was
other than
maintained
unknown.
for 60 years,
Well, and the-
hardly
and the road-
deny it.
Tom says it's not an issue, his
Yeah.
department has no issue with
Oh.
maintaining.
I'll
okay.
tell you a little secret, about half the roads in this county are not petitioned.
yeah,
They just made them years ago, and they never,
yeah.
they considered them county roads, but they didn't go through the proper procedure. We had to do that with Camden Road, 2 years ago, 3 years ago out there? That was a big hassle, but we've been maintaining that for over 30 years.
Yeah.
That was an abundance of evidence that we thought it was a county road, so.
Well, that's, you know, I was told by my father-in-law
Yeah.
that they had bought the right of way from Emmett Wilson.
Okay.
And I thought they said they had, you know, done the paperwork here.
Yeah.
If it's got lost or, I don't know. It was
Hard to
new to
say.
us.
They weren't near as efficient as we are now.
No, okay.
The commissioners at that time did not approve it.
Oh,
That's what happened.
Yeah,
Really?
well, that would have been Clayton Jensen there when it went on.
Well, Clayton would have been around there, but
Yeah.
Clayton was pretty strong about being
Oh,
able
yeah.
to follow those rules.
No, I love Clayton
Yeah,
Jensen.
Clayton was pretty strong.
well, we kind of apologized, so well, what's the
Yeah.
big deal now that but it's, when it was brought to the attention, it's not a county road, we had to do it right, you know,
Yeah.
and, because we don't wanna set a precedent.
It won't be questioned after this.
So it's to your benefit that we do this, so
Okay.
appreciate you coming in, and
No, thank you.
like I said, there'll be 2 public comments, but I don't know of anybody thus yet that has an argument
Against it.
against it, but we're not done with public comment. But it's
Do you,
Yeah.
you live on the road, correct?
Yes.
So, you know what I would do, if we have a public meeting for the purpose of talking about that road, I would come back in,
I was.
just be present,
Yeah,
Okay.
In 2 weeks?
I would,
Yeah.
it'd be very beneficial,
okay.
At 3 again?
Yeah, but, yeah,
at least one of you. one of
Yeah,
you.
but I meant at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it'll be.
Oh,
fair.
yeah, it would be
Same
at 3 o'clock.
It'll be
Well,
3 o'clock.
yeah.
Well, you said two,
Yeah.
two public
Or we
comments.
could
Do
do
we
it
have
in the
to do
morning, but, we'll see how, you know, I was gonna call Meredith and ask him, what's the best time of the day for you to come in? It would either be at a quarter to 9 or at 3 o'clock, one of the other.
No,
Yeah.
We don't care whatever time you tell us
yeah, we'll be here.
3 would probably be better. I don't get up before 9.
And the other option, if the roads are really bad or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
you can do the Zoom if you got internet,
Yeah.
you can be on the Zoom. Just go to the county website and click on the go-to meeting
Uh-huh.
thing.
to. No, we can, we'll make it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta have a computer.
Well,
I'm sure they do there's that catch.
What's your phone number, Ron?
406 947 3337.
what was the 4069 what?
947,
3337.
yeah.
Give them your number too, maybe. Or your cell phone.
Unless you're not comfortable with that.
No, I can give you my cell number. Area code 559-359-2875.
So you don't live here?
Well, now that we've established that, none
Yes,
of
I
this
do,
is
I
valid.
do.
Before you guys go, can I get a list of your name?
Yeah, I'm Lisa, Lisa, Melhouse, Melhouse.
And your address?
6358 Southern Bluffs Lane, Billings, Montana, 59106.
She'll sweat the card.
My name is Ron Tribal,
V-R-O-N.
C-R-O-N, yeah. T-R-E-I-B-L-E, senior,
And you're at,
57 Jennings Road.
I'm sorry, 50?
57, yeah, 57.
Oh, 57, and then what was the rest of it?
Jennings.
Jennings.
Road, yeah, the road in question here.
Okay.
I'm Junior, Ron Tribal Junior.
And are you at the 57 as well?
No, what's mine?
81.
81.
Oh, 81?
Yes.
Not too far.
No,
No.
just a little.
Just over the boat there.
All right.
Well, thank
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate the time you gave.
Thank you for coming in, and
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, this makes it a whole lot easier for us.
Okay.
Okay.
It will be corrected.
I'm gonna ride back down.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. We don't charge for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Just so that goes fast boat with you.
Okay, take care.
Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
See ya.
All right, is there any other public comment on matters within the jurisdiction of the commission not on the agenda? Is there any public comment on matters in this jurisdiction of the commissioners not on the agenda? If not, do I hear any motions?
I know that we adjourn.
I'll second
All right, any discussion?
that. Should
Well,
we,
you can drag this out, you can go and make it a stay later.
we can, you wanna talk about it?
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Okay, and that was Ron, right?
Yeah, Ron.
B-R-O-N.
No, no,
Oh, R-O-N.
Oh,
Ron.
Braun, where the hell did you get Braun?
I swear that's what I heard it say is Braun, so that's why I was like, wait, that's a weird name,
That's a
maybe I should
stretch.
ask.
And we got you checking on propane gallons? I don't know.
Were you sniffing it?
Oh, heavens. Okay, Ron, 312. And so that was, Jennings,
Jennings.
Jennings
The
Road.
Jennings
Jennings
Road, the petition for Jennings Road.
I thought it was water, so it's road. Road.
Yeah, I'm sure if you checked in some of these county roads, they never were petitioned.
They weren't done right,
No.
but they've been graded for so long now, you
Yeah.
you cannot argue with the.
No,
with the county
yeah.
road.
Yeah, after 60 years of grade, we decided that we don't want to grade it no more.
Well, they're probably saying to themselves, why am I even having to come in here if you just gonna go ahead and. That's because once you knew it wasn't a county road, you couldn't, you know. it-
Well, we're paying more attention to legalities, I guess.
Exactly. Well, and also, I remember Tom telling us, he said, he didn't have a problem with it, but he didn't think it was the right precedent to set, to be,
Well,
You know.
we've had our hands slapped by that, so
Yeah, we sure did.
I'm kinda glad that, you know,
Someone could come in and complain about us putting money into a road that isn't a county road.
we've even admitted that we made a mistake.
Yeah.
Well,
Which was really
you
hard
guys
for
did.
people to believe, I know.
I didn't make a mistake, but it's still. All right, well, hell, it's another day of saving the world.
See, we're gonna look into whether
You guys
it's
must be
hard,
exhausted.
hard to pass rules on this.
Heavy is the.
Not paying
Yeah,
attention.
having to do this.
Yeah,
Value.
yeah, yepper.